All right, when he was elected in 2006, Ross Miller became the youngest Secretary of State in the United States and the youngest in Nevada state history.
And since then, the Democrat has been waging a war on election and voter fraud in the all-important battleground state of Nevada.
We're going to wrap up our week-long series spotlighting political rising stars with Nevada Secretary of State Ross Miller. Welcome.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, so Steve just alluded to it, by the way, this whole electronic theory behind voting. You really want to, go against the fraud. You took on Acorn. So you want to have the pictures from the DMV available for votes.
Yeah, so photo identification at the polling places is obviously a touchy issue. I mean, Republicans think we've got to have photo identification to protect the integrity of the elections. Democrats think, look, if you require people to have driver's license, there are people who don't have driver's license but have a constitutional right to vote. This is a common sense middle ground position. And the way it works is you simply put laptops at the polling locations, you import the photos that are already on file from the DMV. If anybody doesn't have a driver's license, you take their picture when they show up.
And then they're in the database.
Yeah, it wasn't my idea, but it achieves the exact same safeguard that we're looking for, visual verification, but it does so in a way that wouldn't disenfranchise a single voter.
See, I just think that if you need a credit card, you need a picture. Everything you need a picture and identification for.
To buy Benadryl.
To get on an airplane. To me, I don't know why that became a Republican-Democrat thing.
Well, I mean, I think some Democrats legitimately point out that there are people that have a constitutional right to vote, but may have given up their driver's license because they're aging. They voted.
But
for
you just bring another form of ID.
Well, another form of ID, but it's another barrier. But this gets rid of that problem altogether because the government's going to have your photograph.
Well, Mr. Secretary, are there any people on your side, on the Democrat side, who go, Ross, that's the Republican thing. We've got to be against that. You got to be with us.
Of course, but what's frustrating, I think, in this country is that we can't allow for this continued partisan divide. And here's a common sense solution. There's middle ground on the issue. I think it's a proposal that deserves merit.
What's next for you, being that you got off to such a great start, an early start?
I'm trying to campaign for Attorney General. I was a criminal prosecutor before I had this job, and so I'm looking forward to getting back on those roots, fighting crime, going after elder abuse, internet crimes against kids, sex trafficking, which is a huge issue in Nevada. So I'm awfully excited about it. Got the campaign up and running, hoping to be
shutting down the bunny ranch.
And on the side, you're a mixed martial artist, right? You're doing a little of that.
No, you're not.
Yeah, I did
what?
have.
What?
I did have one amateur mixed martial arts fight.
Look at this.
It's my hobby. It's my hobby.
How'd you do?
This is a heck of a hobby, an octagon.
I got a second-round knockout. I think that it's the most physically and mentally challenging sport out there.
No doubt about it.
Develop all kinds of friendships. I train with the chief of police in Reno.
And he's armed.
When you're training for a fight, it's really challenging because every day you
Ross,
get beat up. Right?
You are ripped.
I don't know about that.
But fantastic.
It's fun because every day you get beat up, and you just got to have the resilience to say, I'm going to continue to fight. So there's some
There's
parallels
a thing
with
called
politics.
a treadmill if you want to stay fit. I didn't necessarily have somebody punch you.
Yeah.
But congratulations on your career.
Thank you.
In the ring and out of it.
Good luck, Mr.
Good luck
Secretary.
with everything.
Thanks for coming in.
Thanks for coming in.